And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is Paul Newman. And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is Paul Newman. And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is Paul Newman. And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is Paul Newman. And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is Paul Newman. And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is Paul Newman. And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is Paul Newman. And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is Paul Newman. And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is Paul Newman. And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello everybody. This is Paul Newman. And if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you. Hello everybody. And welcome back to what is the first stream for a while on the Reprieve Media CIC YouTube channel. My name's Paul. I am the Director and Secretary of the organisation Reprieve Media CIC. And what I am planning to do today is really showcase a few interviews that we've done. We're just checking to see that the stream is okay. We're going to showcase a few interviews that we've done. We keep getting warnings that encoding overloads, whatever they are. They can't be good though, can they? So we're going to try and see what happens. This is a very interesting stream. We've never encountered troubles like this before. We're going to trust our own judgment. The stream looks okay, and hopefully it is looking okay to you guys. Basically, we have a website, reprievemediacic.epeasy.com. That contains a lot of the articles and a lot of the ways that we can help you. You know, just click on either of them and it will help you, or search the site as well. And you will soon find the opportunities that we have provided, and they are disseminated through our news outlet, which is called Essential Reading, which is available on a different website altogether. But this is just really about the organisation and what the organisation can offer you in terms of interviews. We were incorporated quite a while back, really, in 2017. And a lot of these interviews that we're going to play you today were, in fact, before COVID. You know, they were quite a while ago. But it's a good showcase, really. What we're trying to do is I'm trying to get people to be interviewed by us now to promote their events. That would be fantastic for them. And this really is just a sort of a taster of the exposure that they will be able to get. basically it'll just be like an audio interview or a video interview, an interview on Skype, for instance, or something like that, and I'll just record it, play it out, disseminate it all over our channels, that sort of thing. And also we can also do audio if people do not want to be on camera. Then audio is just as easily facilitated for us as video. In fact, my background is really in community radio, so a lot of these early videos actually are just audio, and there's not much video going on at all. In fact, I've just maybe embedded a logo behind some of them, and the audio will play out as if it was going out across the radio. The first interview I'm going to play out is with a lady who at the time worked for an organisation called Family Voice Peterborough. Her name was Claudia Diaz, and at the time they were looking to fill some classes around the area of Orton. I think they were based somewhere around Winyates, which is in Orton Goldhay, around in Peterborough. So Claudia kindly reached out to us, and I managed to find time. We both managed really to find time to arrange an interview. So what I will do is I will play this interview out now. I have no idea at all whether Claudia Diaz still works for Family Voice Peterborough, but at the time of me interviewing her, she certainly was, and she was doing a brilliant job, as she will tell us in this interview. So what I'll do is I will key up the interview now, and then I will turn my camera off, and I will be back at the end of the interview, just sort of as a link man, to link the 4 interviews together and explain a little bit of what's going on. All right, so if you give us a second, I will just queue up the other interview. My mistake. I've actually got the wrong video queued up. So if people can bear with me a second, I will find the correct video.
Hello and welcome to Reprieve Media CIC. What we've got coming up for you today is we've got an interview ahead of a workshop which is taking place at the Paynells Community Centre at Orton tomorrow. On the line now we should have from Family Voice Peterborough a lady called Claudia Diaz, who's going to tell us a little bit about the organisation and the workshop. Claudia, are you there?
Yes.
Ah, fantastic. Technology works again. It's always good when it works in your favour. Claudia, may I just say thank you and welcome to Reprieve Media CIC. If we could just get the ball rolling, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
My name is Claudia Diaz. I have been a parent representative for Family Voice for over 3 years. More recently, I took a trustee role in addition to parent representative, and basically my role is to facilitate communication between parents and service, to work in co-production with all, so together we can shape service to meet the needs of the service users.
Oh, fantastic. That sounds a brilliant role. How long have you been working there, Claudia?
Well, I started over 3 years with parent representation. The trustee role has been just over 2 months.
Before we touch on the workshop and the organisation you work for, I was just wondering if you could clarify something for us here while we have you here. We wrote an article promoting the event a couple of weeks ago on our news outlet, Essential Reading. And it provoked some reactions. People were sort of saying that they were under the impression that DLA was cancelled and PIP was now in, and the workshop, people didn't need to go because people weren't going to be claiming DLA. So could you clear that up for us, please, if you don't mind?
Right. The DLA is for children and PIP is for adults. You can still hold DLA if you are an adult, but you have to be over a certain age. So basically, if you have a child with a disability and that child has extra care needs, you are entitled to DLA. At the age of 16, they will be transferred to PEEP if the needs still of care are still maintained. I recently had to apply for PEEP for my child, and it is quite a daunting process, I have to say. I'm not saying that DLA is any easier, because 52 pages of information to give away is quite daunting as well. I dread the time that I have to fill one of those. So regarding your question and if it's of interest to people, yes, it is. I think you're going to find out that a lot of services are going to dwindle on the next 2 years. There is a field that used to be, at least in Peterborough, DLA forming filling used to be funded by the council. The council is in the process of reviewing that service. So I think these workshops will become more relevant in the next years, because with the non-existence of these services, parents will going to feel very vulnerable and feel that they can't do it on themselves, and they're going to miss out on essential monetary help for their child.
Superb clarification there, and thank you very much. Now you've said that, really, it seems that the opposite is in fact true, and this workshop could be, for some people, very essential.
It is, yes. One of the rules, I must clarify, it is not Family Voice role to help parents with benefits, although we can signpost to the relevant identities that have a commission for such services. So in this case, this service they are not going to be available in Peterborough after April. So we need to provide information to parents in other ways. So that's why we are holding these workshops, because it is about empowering parents. It is about giving parents the right information.
Yeah, thank you very much for clarifying that. I'm glad you touched on the organisation there, Claudia, because that leads me quite nicely. Anyone think you've done this before? Into my next question. Could you tell us something a bit about the organisation you work for, please?
Family Voice Peterborough is the designated local parent forum for families, both parents and young persons with a disability from 0 to 25. Our remit is determined by the law. Most of the code of practice and other legislation touch on what is our work and how vital it is our work and for service to work with us. Family Voice have started a few years back, and since our work have increased considerably since more 2015 onwards, and with the SEND reforms, our work took another level. And I'm pleased to say that we are a respected voice within the local services at the moment. We very much work with all areas in co-production. You know, we have good links with education, with health and with care. And Family Voice is part of the SEND process, of the SEND reforms. So it is a privilege to work within this organization and to help to attain and maintain the parents' views relevant through all the process, you know.
That's fantastic work. I'm sure all the parents appreciate that. Whereabouts are you based, Claudia?
We are based in Peterborough, so every area. In Orton Golday, our address is 105 Panels, Orton Golday, Peterborough, P25QP.
Oh, yes, I think I know where you mean. That's the community centre near Viran's shop, isn't it, in Orton Goldhay, and near Winyates School, yes?
It is, yes. It is the old community centre. It still service the community. We are based on the top floor, and part of getting those offices was to have a role within the community, which we do, and many of the disability groups attend the hire the hall for their sessions. I'm proud to say that we have good links with elderly groups, the Silver Tops. We hold sessions for the deaf toddlers on Thursdays. We have pinpoint and autism support groups. So we have a range of support groups and things happening within our hall almost every week.
That's truly fantastic work. And may I just say myself, having spent a lot of my teenage years in autumn, just how appreciated I think that work is for autumn. And keep it up. You're doing a brilliant job. There's no other word for it.
Oh, thank you.
So there's clearly plenty going on at Family Voice currently. Outside of this workshop, other people may want to attend some of your other events. So what events have you got coming up at the moment?
Right. We have 2 events that are going to be running on the next month. The first one is on the 11th of March and is a Mother's Day tea party. So I welcome everyone to come and do a booking. Children are welcome as well. So this is a kind of a parent carer and child gathering. And we also have a Easter fair on the 13th of April. So if you come and do a booking, would be great to help us. Other things I must stress. Volunteering does not come. It doesn't. We struggle with it, So we are at the moment recruiting any volunteers that want to do some work for us as parent wrapping, and other kinds of donations are always welcome. I know that our work is a bit under the radar. We are, as a parent forum, is not, although we do events, not work directly with the community. We are the link between the services and the service user. Therefore, much of our work goes under behind the scenes. But I can tell you, one of our recent accomplishments is we managed to have an autism strategy for children. And I must say how big this is, because the government-wise, you are only obliged to have one for adults. So we managed to incorporate children within the autism strategies. And due to that, now autism services are being reviewed, and a lot of more families will be able to enjoy the community services due to that.
Fantastic work yet again, Claudia. I mean, you must be very proud of some of these achievements.
Yes, I must say I am. It is nice when sometimes you battle for years in one point, but it's nice to have all the services working together, and you become so respected as a voice that people are willing to listen to you and not dismiss you straight away. Yeah.
Yes, I can imagine it does. You touched on volunteering there. If anybody is listening to this broadcast and wishes to get involved volunteering with Family Voice, how should they contact you?
Please, if they want to get in touch with me, send me an email to membership@familyvoice.org, and I will reply to everyone.
And obviously, with things being so hard for charities currently, I'm assuming you take donations as well, yes?
We do, yes, and we welcome every amount that you want to give, by all means. We at the moment, I must say that we are struggling for funds like any other charity around Peterborough. So, and maintain maintaining offices, because we have to maintain our office. We have to be self-sufficient. It is a hard task. We try our best, but more to have a little more of leeway would be great, and to be able to maintain the level of cleanliness and everything else that we do. It comes to a cost, so we are always looking for donations. So if you want, please get in touch with Family Voice, specifically with Louise at familyvoice.org. She's our operations manager, and she deals with all that. And I think she would be delighted with any donations that you want to give.
Yes, and I, for one, being a former resident of Orton, thoroughly encourage everyone to do that. Right, thank you very much, Claudia, for that information. But what we like to do here at Reprieve Media CIC is to give our guests the chance to pick a song, just to break the interview up, really. I'm sure we both need a drink. So, Claudia, what song would you like to hear today?
I would like for you to play Jason Mraz, I Won't Give Up.
Okay, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Here it is.
Hello, everybody. I'm just going to jump in here. I'm fairly certain that this will get some sort of a copyright strike by YouTube, and so it should. Reprieve Media CIC in no way own this content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the interview screen back up again, and I will cue it to the second part of the interview and continue it from there. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and I will be back shortly. Hello, everybody. This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello, everybody. This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello, everybody. This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah, very nice song, but we have got no right at all, I don't think, to play it in this broadcast. So I was assuming there that they'll just make me mute that little bit of the song. So that is why I stopped it, and now I have found the place where we needed to be for the interview with Claudia Diaz, the second part. So we will be able to get back to that now.
Hello, and welcome back to Reprieve Media CIC. Joining us today, well, I say that we should still have Claudia Diaz on the line from Family Voice Peterborough. She's going to now talk about the workshop that Family Voice are holding at their offices. Claudia, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still. Yeah, thanks.
Fantastic. Good to hear you again, Claudia. The technology still up to scratch. Right, we touched on the organisation earlier in the first part of the interview. What we'd like to focus on now is the specific workshop that you are running tomorrow. So, could you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Right. As part of our work is to ensure that parents have the relevant information and empower their voice. So we are always happy to work in participation with other charities and service and share any information that will help parents to access service. Cerebra has offered the opportunity to deliver some workshop for us, and we feel very privileged to have them at our office. Like I said previous to you, I think DLA and PEEP information going to become really relevant in the next few years due to lack of funding and probably local councils not be able to funding these services much as they could previously. So I think the parents need to get the information through some other sources. So I will recommend that all people and all what people need to do is just to go to our Send Participation page on Facebook and fill in the survey monkey, and we'll get a place in the workshop. That's as easy as that. The event is on the 6th of March 2018, which is tomorrow. It starts from 9:30 with arrival for refreshments, and is running up to 2:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, I see. So to clarify, the event really is aimed at parents.
Yes.
And the event is not being held by Family Voice. The event is being held by Cerebra, a charity, and they are just using your facilities. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Cerebra, and David Williams is the trainer. So we are just hosting the event for them, and like we hosted a range of workshops through the years with other charities that are offering training that we see that is relevant for parents. We are always supporting these initiatives.
You touched on Cerebra there quickly, the charity. For those who don't know, could you give us a quick outline on the work that Cerebra does, please?
Cerebra is the charity that deals with mental disability. They are primarily the charity that they offer information support to parents that the child has a mental disability. And I know that many people don't consider certain conditions to be a mental disability, but I think the parents could use the advice that they have to give when it comes to DLA forms, filling forms.
So if people really are thinking of attending this event, they may be thinking of filling the Survey Monkey in. Where will the event actually take place?
The event will be held at our office, and like I already said the address, and it's 105 Panels, Orton Gaudet, Peterborough, P25QP.
And what benefits should people get from attending this workshop? Not in the terms of financial benefits. How will attending the event help them?
Well, DLA form filling can be very daunting. It's 52 pages. And when you look at it, you just feel, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because as a parent carer, that's what I always think when I have one coming through the door for renewal. So I think, and the workshop is going to be very hands-on, very practical, giving some really hardcore examples that can bring it home, all the information that you have to give, because it can be a minefield, if you know what I mean.
Oh yes, very much so. I mean, that's why I feel the work you do is so important. So let's talk quickly now about social media. How can people get in touch with you, either online or via social media?
Right. We have a web. First, I would like to talk a little bit about our website. So we have a website. It's www.familyvoice.org. And on our website, you could see all the work lines that we have, that we are working on. You have a lot of information about our charity, about the parent forum and whatnot. We hold 2 caravans that the parents can can rent and go to for short breaks as well. So all that information you can see on our website. And we have 2 Facebook pages. The first one is www.facebook.com/FVP community. And this is again, a more charity-orientated page. Our send participation group is www.facebook.com/groups. Or you can go through it to send participation family voice group if you just research on it. We are also on Twitter, and if you look for Family Voice Peterborough, you will find us.
Fantastic. So just to confirm that if people search for Family Voice Peterborough in their Facebook search bar, they will find all of your pages. Is that right?
Yes, they will. Yeah.
Fantastic. Would you like to give the website again quickly, Claudia, please?
Yes, please. Our website is www.familyvoice.org.
Thank you very much. And you may as well give the Facebook details again quickly while you're here.
They can go to www.facebook.com FVP Community.
That's fantastic. Good luck with the workshop tomorrow, Claudia. And may we just say again, thank you very much for agreeing to be interviewed by Reprieve Media, CIC, here today. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
That's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much again, Claudia, and goodbye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
That was Claudia Diaz speaking to us earlier from Peterborough Family Voice. Well, I need a quick break after all that to get my breath back. So before we carry on, it's time for a quick musical interlude. Thank you very much for listening, and all the best.
Hello and welcome back. Very interesting interview that with Claudia. I do hope that Family Voice are doing well. It's very, very good organisation doing work in a place that is very close to my heart down in Orton. And hopefully the organisation continues to go from strength to strength. They certainly had plenty going on in the pre-COVID days of 2018, didn't they? And hopefully Claudia herself is also doing well in life. I haven't spoken to her since the day we carried out that interview, and I hope that all is well. All right, the next interview I'm going to play before we play on is with a lady called Suzanne Ostler. And at the time, she was representing Thorpe Road Hospice in Peterborough. Again, people probably wondering why is this man playing all these old interviews? Hopefully, they're going to go down as a bit of a showcase, really, to encourage the organisations on the ground in 2024 to promote themselves with Reprieve Media CIC, and this is just a taster video really to show what sort of things we can offer these people. Right, the second interview, like I said, we've got 3 today. We've got 2-parter coming up with an individual fundraiser, but first we're going to listen back to an interview we carried out with another organisation. I think this also took place in 2018. Like I said, it was with a lady called Suzanne Ostler from Thorpe Road Hospice. And she was promoting an event called Lights of Love. Everybody. Lights of Love was the name of the event. And this interview, I think, was played out in the second half of 2018. Again, in the pre-COVID days when events were a lot more widespread, I think it's fair to say, than they are now, not just in Peterborough. I think that goes for all over the country. In the UK, unfortunately, funding is just what it is. So I will now find the interview we did with Suzanne Ostler from Thorpe Road Hospice, and we will play that out now.
Everybody, and welcome to this afternoon's offering from Reprieve Media CIC. We've actually got something quite important today. Not saying that what we do isn't important, but all things are relative, aren't they? Today we have got the pleasure of interviewing a woman who, simply without her and her organisation, people's lives would not end as well as they could. I'm talking, of course, about the Ryder Hospice here in Peterborough. And with all things being equal on the call right now, we should have Suzanne Ostler, and she's going to tell us a bit about an event they've got coming up over the Christmas period called the Lights of Love. Suzanne, are you there?
Hello there.
Ah, superb. There she is. Welcome, Suzanne, to the show. Can you hear me okay?
You're cracking up a little bit, Paul, but I've just about got you.
Oh, I see. Well, that's better than nothing, I guess. So we'll just have to plod on the best we can. Firstly, let me start by welcoming you again. And quickly, if you could just tell us a little bit about your role, please, within Ryder.
My name's Suzanne, and I am the Marketing Communications Officer at Ryder Thorpe Hospice in Peterborough. I look after as my job title suggests, the PR marketing communications here. I've been here for about 4.5 years now. Love it. It's lovely to be part of such a fantastic team who deliver incredible care to our patients and their families. We've got a 20-bed hospice here at Thorpe in Peterborough. We work out in the community as well through our bereavement and hospice at home services. So we look after people who have got palliative or end-of-life care needs. So we support them and we support the patients and their families through what is obviously a very, very difficult time for people.
Fantastic, Suzanne. Thank you very much for that. What, in your opinion, what would you say is the most rewarding part of your job?
The rewarding part of my job is kind of after people have been cared for at Thorpe Hall, after I've had that, when we're out and about meeting people, talking to people about the hospice, so many people come up to you and say thank you for what you did for us. Memories, you gave us extra time with our loved one, support us, we're so grateful. It's just lovely to know that you're a very small part of something that has actually meant so very much to so many people. It's a very fuzzy feeling.
Yes, I can imagine. That must be a very fulfilling role that you do there, and thank you. So basically now, I understand, like, your job, like you said, is to promote certain events. I understand you're going to tell us about one of the events now.
One of the things we do every year is our Lights of Love carol concert, which is happening on Sunday, 10th of December this year. It's a fantastic event. It gives people the opportunity to come along to Thorpe Hall, sing some carols, meet some old friends, and make some new ones as well. About it as an opportunity to give people a chance to remember, reflect, and celebrate. Lots of the people who come along to the carol concert, it's actually the first Christmas since their loved one has died. So this is an opportunity for them to make their loved one very much a part of their Christmas, but also to look forward and to enjoy Christmas and to make some new memories of Christmas. Christmas is obviously a very for so many people. We sort of do our best to make Christmas at the hospice the very best it can be, so people have got memories to treasure, and that's whether patients are still being looked after here or whether people are now in the bereavement stage of the process.
Fantastic. And these events, I know from first-hand experience, they are very hard to organise. Just how much help have you had in organising this event, Suzanne?
So Lights of Love is a really, really important event here at Thorpe Hospice, and we're really grateful to have a lot of help from people across the community and across the region when we're putting it together. So just to name check a few of the people who've helped us this year, and we've got Stamford Stone Company have been a big supporter of ours. Sponsor, we're very proud to be working with Central England Cooperative Funeral Care this year, and they will be here helping us on the night as well. Really lovely luxury raffle prizes from RG Carter Construction, Oundle Travel and Waitrose in Peterborough. And we're very grateful to the team from Tesco and Wellington who are actually coming along to serve the refreshments for us, which is lovely. And they're donating all the bits and pieces we need, the coffee and the tea and the mince pies, etc. It really is a community effort. And of course, we have everybody at the hospice here pitching in to help us as well. And we have an army of volunteers who come along and help us out from folding carol sheets, dedications and get them on the tree, to taking patients out into the courtyard for the actual carol concert so our patients can join in, a cross-hospice and cross-region event, and that's why it's so lovely to be able to welcome so many people enjoy the concert on the night.
Fantastic. And can we just say thank you very much to all the organisations Suzanne mentioned there. So Suzanne, just tell us a little bit now about what people can expect on the night. So
Lights of Love is happening on Sunday the 10th of December. We start at 6 o'clock. This year we're delighted to have St Augustine's Junior School Choir opening the proceedings. So they're going to be singing a handful of Christmas songs for us, which I understand they've been rehearsing for quite a few weeks now. So we're looking forward to hearing that. And then our hospice director, Alan, to give a little introduction. It's her first Christmas, so really exciting time for her. Our head of spiritual care, Elaine Bygrave, a little reading and give us some thoughts to think about as we enjoy the rest of the carol concert. And then after that, it's over to the City of Peterborough Concert Band, and they will be playing a selection of Christmas carols. We had a little Facebook over the last couple of weeks to see which people's favourites were. So we've now got a list, and we're just putting the final touches on the songbook, and be led in our Christmas carol singing by the City of Peterborough Concert Band. We'll be encouraging everybody to join in and give some nice rousing tunes. We have Catherine Johnston will be playing the bagpipes, just to give the band a little bit of a breather. Her grandpa was cared for at Thorpe Hall a number of years ago now, but she asks to come back every year and do a little rendition on the bagpipes, which is always just beautiful. Such an emotional instrument, would you believe? Lovely. So she'll be playing for us. And then we will be wrapping up, as usual, with We Wish You a Merry Christmas, again accompanied by the City of Peterborough. Our compere, Jane Smith, has been comparing Lights of Love for us for a number of years. She's absolutely brilliant at it. She keeps us all on time and makes sure we'll wrap up when we should do at about 7:30. Refreshments on sale, so there'll be chocolate mince pies, as you would expect. And there'll be the centrepiece of Lights of Love, as usual, will be our dedication trees. So these are 3 beautiful real trees, which we have in our reception area. People are able to hang a dedication on, and they can either write a dedication to a loved one, write words of inspiration or a Christmas message just of the trees. And then they stay here between now and Christmas, and people can come along and have a look. And again, it's perhaps a chance to remember and reflect and think about those people who can't be with us at this special time.
Fantastic, Suzanne. That sounds a great event, to be honest. And congratulations to Sue Ryder for organising such a worthwhile event. Right, we're going to give the listeners a chance now to just have a quick interlude, grab a quick cup of coffee or have a quick drink, whatever whatever they want to do, really. So one thing we do like to do, Suzanne, is we like to let our guests pick a track. So, Suzanne, what track would you like to hear?
I thought that it would be lovely to hear a song by Take That called Hold Up the Light. I thought that would be very appropriate for Lights of Love.
Yes, I probably agree with Suzanne. It would be lovely to hear that record, but I don't think we've got any rights whatsoever to play that record in that broadcast. Unfortunately, it will just get flagged up by the YouTube algorithm police, and rightly so, because last time I looked, I wasn't a member of Take That, and I do not own the music. So what I will do again is, before we head back to the next part of the interview with Suzanne Ostler from Thorpe Hospice, I didn't notice I got the dates wrong then. This one actually was recorded before the one we did with Claudia Diaz earlier from Family Voice Peterborough. Did notice that. I was quite surprised at that. I could have sworn that we interviewed Claudia before we interviewed Suzanne. But it's funny how the mind plays tricks on you. What I will do now is I'll put the intro screen up again quickly, and I will find the place that we need for the second part of the interview with Suzanne Ostler, and then I will be back shortly. Hello, everybody. This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello, everybody. This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello, everybody. This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay tuned. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So what we've got now coming up is the second part of the interview with Ryder, Thorpe Hospice's Suzanne Ostler, talking about the organisation and an event that took place in December 2017 called Lights of Love.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're joined by Suzanne Ostler from Thorpe Road Hospice, and she is currently telling us about the event Lights of Love, which is happening over the Christmas period at Thorpe Road Hospice here in Peterborough. Welcome back, Suzanne. So, Suzanne, can you tell us where and when the event is, please?
So Lights of Love this year is on Sunday the 10th of December. We're starting at 6 o'clock in the evening and we'll be finished by about 7:30 if we all keep on time. And the event's at the hospice here at Thorpe Hall, which is on Thorpe Road in Longthorpe, Peterborough. And the event's free to get in, and there is free car parking on site, which is often something we get asked about. So that makes it nice and easy to come along and bring the family.
Yes, it does. Sounds very good indeed. So, back to yourself now, Suzanne. How long have you been in your role at Ryder?
At Ryder Thorpe Hospice for 4.5 years now, since March 2013, and I love it. There's not a day goes by where I don't enjoy coming into work.
Yes, I imagine it's quite a rewarding job, definitely. So, why don't you take this opportunity, Suzanne, to just tell us a little bit about the organisation in general.
So Thorpe Hall Hospice is run by Ryder, which is a national organisation. We have 7 hospices across the country and 5 neurological centres where we look after people who have got long-term conditions. We are a charity, as I said, and we do also have a string of charity shops. There's around 400 across the country. They're fantastic for a bargain. We do love our charity shops. So consider when you're having your post-Christmas clear out, perhaps donating your unwanted items to one of our charity shops. And while you're there, you can do a little spot of retail therapy.
Yes, well, I'm sure there will be a few people listening to this that will surely avail you of that offer. If not, surely for the donations as well, but almost certainly for the retail therapy. You touched on charity shops there. That's obviously one way people can get involved with helping Sue Ryder. Why don't you tell us about some of the others, Suzanne?
It's a charity, and it costs us around £3.3 million a year to run the services here at Thorpe Hall. All the care to our patients and their families free, but that does mean that we rely very heavily on people fundraising for us in the community. We've got some fantastic support from businesses and individuals and groups from across the region to make sure that we can reach as many people as possible who need our services. Whether your group would like us to come along and give a talk to you, whether you'd like to hold a bake sale at your local community hall, whether you'd like to organise a sporting event, take part in a run, we kind of don't mind what you do if it's generating money for us so that we can provide our incredible care. So there's lots more details on the website, which is sueryder.org/Thorpe Hall. If you'd like to engage with us on social media, so do find us on Facebook at Sue Ryder Thorpe Hall Hospice, and we're on Twitter as well, SR Thorpe Hall. There's loads of information on there about the types of events you can get involved in, people explaining how they can get involved. Volunteering is another key thing for us as well. We do rely massively on our volunteers. We have they work in the gardens, they work on the wards, they do fundraising for us, they get out in the community and spread the word for us. And we will try and always find a volunteering role that suits your skills. So it's actually about you using the skills that you have to benefit us. And it's a lovely way to meet new people and to give something back to the community. So we'd love to hear from you if you're interested in getting involved in that.
Fantastic, Suzanne. Yes, thank you very much for that. So make sure everybody gets in touch with Suzanne or Thorpe Road Hospice if they have any questions or if they think they can help in any way. They will be, I'm sure, able to accommodate you just as they have me today. Suzanne, thank you very much for the interview. Just to recap, so that's the 10th of December at 6 p.m. till 7:30, the Lights of Love event, and that's at the Thorpe Road Hospice in Peterborough.
That sounds fine, Paul. I really appreciate the opportunity and thanks for persevering. It's really not a very good line at all this end, so thanks for going cracking on.
Yeah, anytime, Suzanne. Yes, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. May I take this opportunity to wish you all at Sue Ryder Hospice good luck and with the event. I hope it all goes absolutely fantastically. I'm sure it will do. It sounds like you've organised many great events in the past, and we hope to see many more.
All right, thanks, Paul.
So on behalf of Reprieve Media CIC, may I just say thank you very much again, Suzanne, and goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. They're very, very worthwhile organisation. Sue Ryder Hospice gives peace of mind and help to so many people. They do brilliant work here in Peterborough, and they are still allowing people to donate, obviously, and fundraising as they were back in 2017. And my advice would be to get in touch with Sue Ryder Thorpe Road Hospice if you want to get involved with donating or fundraising, volunteering, anything like that. So I'm sure they would love to hear from you, especially in these tricky post-COVID times. Right, I'm getting a few funny error messages that I don't really get off the streaming software much at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this live broadcast now. It's nearly been about 54 minutes long. So I will think about wrapping up this broadcast now. Thank you very much to those who have found it and have listened to it. And yeah, Reprieve Media CIC is still very much here. It's there if you want to promote any events, either as an organisation or maybe you're just an individual fundraising for a cause close to your heart, we can help you as well with that also. But for now, like I said, I'm going to end this stream here. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening, and take care. Goodbye.